I have an iPhone 7 Plus here with a short on VDD main. VDD main is the main power line for the 7 series and above. It's very comparable to the VCC main for the iPhone 6 series and below. So I've done a few of these before, and I know that there's one common capacitor that fails on these things, and so the only thing I've done right now is disassemble it. I removed the CPU shield. You can see the rear camera is right here, so this is the front shield on the iPhone. I haven't removed anything on the back yet, not even tape, because I know that, again, there's one capacitor that seems to fail fairly often when there's a VDD main short. So I'm going to test that real quick, and I could just remove it, but what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to inject some voltage. I'm going to spray some stuff on it and then inject some voltage, and let's see if we can determine if that is the problem or not, okay? I probably should just remove that goo, but I'm not going to do it. I think I might be out of freeze spray, dude. Am I out of freeze spray? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Oh. Apparently I gotta like depress on this thing. What the hell's up with this? I swear it works. Maybe I'm out. Feels like there's still some more in here though. Come on! Alright, let me get a new can. I'll be back. Alright, let's see if this one does a little better. There it goes. Okay. So let me turn my power supply on. Let me get my... I think I lost my damn needle. There it is. Maybe. Yes, it is. So the idea is to... It's not really working right now. You gotta do it pretty quickly. Is this still hot? Is that what it is? No, it's not hot anymore. Okay. Yeah, let's try this now. So grounded, and then oh, that's not good. Weird. Maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. That's not a good example. Let me look for another place to pump this thing. Alright, so VDD main is on the inside. So let's pump it up to one of these and let's see what happens, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna put my I'm gonna put the 4 volts 2 amps down here, okay, and then we'll see if that works a little better. Okay, so 4 volts 2 amps down here. So there's no noticeable hot spot on those caps because they all kind of defroze at the same time. So I don't think that is the issue, actually. Yeah, I don't think that's the issue because they all kind of did it at the same time. All right, so I think we have to look elsewhere now. So how are we going to find the VDD main short on this thing now? Well, let's inspect the logic board first. I don't see any issues with it. Meaning like I don't see water damage or anything like that. And I think the guy said it just kind of happened one day. So let's take all the black junk off and then let's inspect the board and see if we can find something. So what I'm looking for is really like a kind of misplaced or odd looking capacitor. That's what I'm looking for, okay? And if you want, you can use the XW tools as a guide. So you can just go to ZXW tools here, right, and just click on the VDD main line, and then just kind of look to see where all the VDD main components are located. All right. Horizontal. Okay, I flipped it. Okay. So, man, how do we find this now? You know what, let's might as well get rid of this gunk now since it's not there. Although I may just remove it just for the hell of it, because I know that has had a problem before. So, but let's just inspect the board first. All right. All right. So top side. Top side. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm just looking at these components here. You know, these components here. They all look fine. These two components here. And then on the bottom side, there's really nothing else there. So let's go to the back side. Back side, nothing looks odd that I can see, at least. Nothing. And the bottom has a ton too, so again, nothing looks odd. Here, let me make this bigger. Nothing looks odd anywhere here. Nothing looks odd. All right, so I think let's do this. Let's do some voltage, or let's spray again and do some more voltages and see if we can figure this out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start. You know what? Before I do that, actually, I'm gonna. No, let's see. Do I want to do that? No, I'm not. You know what? Let's just go ahead and remove this one capacitor, just so that'll kind of. So the capacitor is C1907. All right. Second one from top. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one, and let's see if maybe we'll get lucky. Pretty sure it's C1907. You know what? I'll be back. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Yeah, yep. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and remove C1907, just because that'll really ease. I'd be really pissed if, you know, I discovered later that this was the cap when I know that this is a common failure point. So I'm actually just gonna kind of use my tweezers a little bit and just kind of push down on it. I might kind of scrape a little bit. I don't know. Be a little bit pissed. Okay, so let's just use a little bit of heat and see if we can remove this fairly easily. I'm just going to use brute force. Thing is so bent. Come on, man. Let's use this. Really need. Okay. There we go. Yep. Okay, so that's been removed. Hopefully I didn't lose it. Anyways, let's test it real quick. Maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. Nope, still shorted. Okay, so it wasn't that one. So I have to put that back. All right, that just eased my fears right there. So we're good. So let's just go ahead and continue our plan here of using freeze spray to see if we can figure out what the hell is going on. Okay. Alright, so let's come up with a plan of attack here. For the backside here, let's see. I'm probably just gonna inject voltage. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna inject voltage like somewhere down here, and then I'll just look at all these components, see if anything melts first. Okay. So top side. So let's see. So it's gonna be that one, like right there. Okay. So I'm just gonna freeze this whole damn thing right here. I don't even know what is. Let's start with this side first. Okay, looks pretty good. I think. Yeah, that's good. I think I just messed it all up, but okay. I'm about to re-spray. Oh man, what is that skunk that's on it? Alright, we are good, so let's inject. It's not making contact, dude. Guys see anything? No? Spray again. I'm having a really awkward time for some reason. Okay, maybe this is a better angle. Okay, so let's just look to see if anything melts fast. Alright, so that's good. Nope, not really getting it, dude. Am I just not doing the right one? Is that what's going on here? What the hell's going on here, dude? I'm not even getting VCC main. Hold on a sec. Towards the thing. Yeah. Definitely have the right cap, so I don't know what's going on here, but let's try a different one. Strange. Hold on a second. Let me check this again, dude. So I think maybe my ground is wrong or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's not making contact for some reason. No, I'm just not. I think maybe that wasn't ground, maybe. Maybe whatever I connected to wasn't ground. Let me double check. Yeah, that wasn't ground. There it goes. Alright. Okay, now we got ground. Okay. Anything? Not really. Let's do one more time just to... Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, nothing. Alright, so let's go to the bottom side here. I think there's a few components on this side. Maybe. Do the same thing. And look at the bottom. Nothing. Alright, it's not in the bottom here. That I could see at least. So there's nothing up there. Let's take a look on this side now. And basically, I'm just gonna be looking like, what the hell's going on here? Okay. So, components here, components on the outside, and then those. So I'm just gonna do all that. We'll start at the bottom here. Now I don't even know which one to poke. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I think it's this one. Oh, there you go. That one just heated up quick. You see that? That one right there. So I'm assuming that's probably VCC main. Okay. See, 1, 2. Okay. Yep, those are definitely VCC main, and those definitely went quick. All right. I'll show it to you guys again. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, there you go. Zoomed in. Spray. And then, okay, watch one of these two. I can't remember which one it was, but you see that? See how quickly that went? Right there, boom. So my guess is that that one's shorted right there. Hopefully. All right. So let's give it a test and take that one off and see if it works. I'm gonna say it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove that. So to remove these things, I'm using pretty good force to heat the ends, and then I'm pushing on the cap to kind of break it free from the joints. You don't really need to worry about ripping pads or anything like that. Okay, that one that's definitely shorted right there, and I'll just check VCC main again. And is it still shorted? No, it's good now. Okay, so VCC main is good now. Yep, we're good. So this was a shorted cap, and we found it using freeze spray on an iPhone 7 Plus. So we can replace this right here, and we should be golden grams. All right. So let me see what the value is, and then I'll replace C1907 and this one. So this is a 10 volt 3.6.3. Oh, sorry, 10 microfarad, 6.3 volts, 0402. All right. So I think that's a common cap with. I think that's our common cap, I believe, with the 6 series backlight system. Is that right? Yes. These are the same VCC main caps that they use on the and let's check this one too. This is probably the same one. Okay, yep, same thing. All right. So this is the same cap that they use for the iPhone 6 series on the VCC main. So the idea behind freeze spray is you really have to. It's a it's not really a quick solution, but I mean it's not as quick as you think maybe or something. But the idea is to just go around the board and inject voltages on different points of the board while applying freeze spray, and seeing which one just goes fastest. See which cap heats the fastest, and then from there. The alternative to this is really just start removing stuff, which we were doing before. We were just removing caps one by one until we found it, and we would only offer data recovery for it just because putting all these caps back and stuff like that is just not super feasible, but time consuming really more than anything. It's feasible, but just time consuming. So, but now, we just removed 2 caps, and we really didn't even have to remove the first one. Really, I just wanted to ease my fears, and because I've seen that other cap happen before, but mainly more so on the iPhone 7 than the 7 Plus. So, anyways, we are. I mean, after I put this back and then put the one on the front back, we're back in business, and really, I really just had to remove 1 cap, right? So, And I don't know. This video is probably gonna go what, about 15 minutes or so? No, about maybe 20 minutes. That's pretty solid right there. It's not the best joint. I really should just use heat to do it, but there's an LDO here, which I'm afraid that I'm gonna jack up if I use heat. So, all right, I think that's strong enough, man. Yeah, I think that's strong enough. Yeah. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna put the front one back here too. So the secret to putting these back is really just to tin it pretty good before you put it back. Otherwise, it'll make it a little bit easier to get back on. And I'm having a tough time tinning it, really. And I don't know why. There it goes. It's all gummy. There it goes, kind of. Interesting. That's a little bit better. Alright. I think some people probably don't even put them back on, but it's always a good idea to put these things back on, because they were put there for a reason. Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid. So let's clean these up, and then we'll do one more final check of VDD main, make sure there's nowhere short, and then I think we're back in business, really. Okay, so let's just check one more time, make sure it's not shorted anymore. Yes, we are good. So we got our 0.37 volts on VDD main in diode mode, and we're going to plug this sucker back in and see if it works. Alright, I plugged it in, and now the moment of truth. I'm pretty certain it's going to work, but I hope. 0.2 amps on the ammeter. Is it in? No, it's at 0.7. That's not good. Oh, battery's not really connected for some reason. Now it's 0.55, but no display for some reason. Weird. Okay, it's definitely powering on, but just no display. So that's weird. I'm pretty sure it's booting up because I can see the ammeter. Let me just double check the screen here, make sure everything's good. Alright, so I ended up putting his logic board on in one of my housings, and it is pretty good. So it boots up and it gets me to the passcode screen. Okay, so there's no charging problem. It's going at 1 amp. It looks like the battery's a little bit loose though, so maybe the battery connector has an issue. As you can see, it's at 14% now. I think it was like at 6% before, so it's just not making good contact with the battery connector. But I think this thing is back in business. I don't have the passcode, so I can't test it, but I'm gonna assume this is good to go. Something is just probably wrong with this housing, or maybe the charge port or something. I don't know what it is, but maybe the screen is bad too. Who knows? But I tried my screen, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But he does have one of these little privacy protectors on here too. So, anyways, that's for another video. I mean, that's just some sort of hardware defect on his housing or screen. So that's not a logic board issue. So for this video, this phone is done. Call it a day. Thanks for watching. So if you're interested in learning how to do this repair, or just learning more about micro soldering in general, you can go to microsoldering.com, Click on Store, and then scroll down to the full curriculum here. This is our online course. You can do everything from the comfort of your own home or office. Click on Buy at Udemy. We host our course at Udemy. There's 3.5 hours of content, and we're adding to it every few weeks or so. And we cover everything from the basic building blocks of an iPhone logic board to how to use the XW tools to 3 of the most common iPhone problems, which is touch IC disease, no backlight, and no power. And then we go all the way down to data recovery. So it's 3.5 hours long. And if you want to get a preview of some of the content in the course, just click on this play button up here at the top right, and you can scroll down here and you can see we have a bunch of different sample videos, and these are directly from the course. So any questions, just email support@microsoldering.com. Thank you.